Hey, my name is Bip. God damn, it was so nice to have a smooth and painless experience this time. As much as I love Nier Automata to absolute death, I didn't want to have a game that challenged both my mind and my spirit like that again so soon. And thank the Lord, the Misadventures of Tron Bonne is perfectly bite-sized and light. Let's get rolling. Tron Bonne Solo Join is kind of an odd duck, and it's both a Mega Man and a Mega Man Legends game. Most of my experience with the franchise was legally playing the X series. While I do have a soft spot for incredibly tightly made platformers, this game isn't that at all. With a little cursory digging, Legends 1 and 2 are basically third-person action games with some RPG elements. This isn't really that either. So what am I talking about? What the fuck is this game and why am I hedging all over the place like a lunatic? Well, I don't really have a hard genre for this game either. It's a sort of a third-person action game, sort of a puzzle game. The pretty shallow plot has you doing some robot crimes to pay back the debt of your father. Uncle? How the fuck?
He's your brother? And he's younger than me? He looks like if Silver the Hedgehog had a nicotine addiction. He looks like Zoroark transformed into a divorced man. What the fuck is going on?
I need to chill out. Point being, the game gives you 3 kinds of mission and a dollar amount to hit, tasking you with taking your horde of legally not Lego sons called Servbots to go make some goddamn money. I like this concept. It's a very free approach that lets you focus on the mission type you like the most and have that comprise the bulk of your revenue, as opposed to strict story missions or having to do all of it. There are 3 kinds of missions. They are robot crime, doc crime, and archaeology. Robot crime are your run around and loot missions. You can send Servbots into houses as you fight off waves of cops and tag blimps? Sure. They harangue the shit out of you the entire time. These are mostly fine. I think it suffers from being a PS1 game because the camera is wonky as all hell and often fights you when you're trying to do normal things. I did have the option for auto aim, but since it said manual aiming was the normal mode, I did that and I did suffer for it. One of the robot crime missions was also one I got tilted with while playing, the only time I really got tilted with it the entire time. Because the only way to advance was a totally level building, which is not a thing you do at any other point, and I struggled to figure out how to accomplish it, resorting to looking up what to do, thanks to Mega Quint. These levels feel obligatory because it's a Legends game, but they are the weakest. Dot Crime is a set of moving different puzzle boxes with gimmicks to grow alongside it. You add a forklift, a crane, moving belts, and it all works pretty damn well. They do genuinely get really hard, and I have multiple minutes of footage where I'm just sitting there trying to figure out the correct solution. There's some cool quality of life stuff here with free and easy resets, and also the ability to go back one move if you botch something, which I for sure never did. No sir, don't look at that. Shut up. I like these a lot. There's nothing specifically Mega Man about them. I think they end up being kind of the middle child. The archaeology missions are where the game truly shines. They're mostly puzzle levels, but you're doing them in first-person perspective with a pig-shaped robot that you're flying around. You direct your sons to talk to strangers, walk in a fire, fight action robots in a fun, well-crafted dungeon crawl that does a lot with what feels like not very much. The first-person camera really turns up how wonky it all feels and kind of reminds me of Tecmo's Revenge, and that I feel more omnipotent than I should. Is that too deep of a pull? Does anyone fucking know what Tecmo's Revenge is? I barely know what Tecmo's Revenge is. I am, objectively speaking, a level and mechanical pig. I don't know why that feels right. Oh yeah. These are a fun challenge for your memory, reaction times, and willingness to slam your metal body into the walls of a cave going after some nebulously defined crystalline treasure. I adored these sections, honestly. I loved them. They were a highlight of the game. I let Dot Crime do the bulk of my money making because I was better at it, but these are the missions I'll think about after I'm done with this. Between missions, you can walk around your flagship, the Gesellschaft, and talk to your Servbot sons. I wonder what Gesellschaft means. Come the fuck on, man. Anyway, you can walk to the ship via menu, talking to Servbots, giving them items, and unlocking their particular skills. You can also send some of them out on little fetch quests and add materials or items you can sell. This reminds me of a predecessor to that sections of Hades where you just talk to people instead of doing the main mechanics, and adds a ton of charm. You get a bunch of fun interactions between Tron and the Servbots, who mean well but are, objectively, stupid. She treats them like her exhausting children, which, judging by how this game depicts people's ages, I'm assuming she's like 20. Excuse me?
Fucking what? Who designed her like that? You want to shift chastity armor? I'm gonna fucking throw.
Turns out I could not track down a specific character designer for her, so I guess that vendetta is just gonna simmer on my back burner. Let's return to the SS Society. There are many games you can do to make a particular Serbot stronger, but honestly, they're so brutal, I didn't want to spend 8 hours grinding them for perfect stats. I don't want to spoil a ton of the interaction, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to move on. I'm going to say that they're fun and they're nifty and they feel like an integral part of the game. This was a big highlight, and I want to leave some of that to people who are interested. I don't want to spoil the entire story like I did for Nier. Because it's a Mega Man game, I feel obligated to talk about boss fights. They vary from really fucking annoying to fun clashes to genuinely cool spectacle fights. The fight with the policewoman named Denise Marmalade. Oh, I'm glad that's funny, because this fight about broke my fucking will to live. She could toss your ass around like a sack of metallic potatoes while being faster than you. I hated this fight. I got so upset. The others are pretty fun. I will tell you, invest money in armor upgrades and top on e-bottles because they let you get away with a lot. I wouldn't call the boss fights a blemish even if I got my ass whipped by a woman in spandex. This about wraps it up, honestly. Misadventures refuses to overstay its welcome while bringing some sweet ideas. Brenna wins again. Let us say bon voyage to Tron and spin the wheel.
Right.
Alright.
Alright, what are we hoping for here?
I don't know. The only person
I want
on
one of
Earth
mine.
who...
I want mine. I want mine. That's what I want.
Okay,
Go
what
ahead.
I'm afraid of is that Blue has stated that he thinks he put Jet Set Radio Future in here. But he doesn't remember, and he keeps forgetting to ask Syl. And Syl is the only person who actually knows what these games are. So I'm just like, well, pray to God.
I'm not telling you then.
Yeah.
Both misses. So I just saw your Shadow Heart meme. Okay.
One
wheel,
Dr. Doom. Let's
wheel,
go, Dr.
wheel,
Doom.
Wheel.
Oh, we got Yakuza? No, we got PTSD Chihuahua.
Can it be one of mine, please, for the love of God?
I don't know
Number
what this
3.
I don't think. No, 3 is not one of mine. That's too early.
Three.
What the fuck is this?
Another Brenna
Brenna to
one.
Brenna.
Another Brenna.
Martian Gothic Unification?
Brenna, what the actual fuck is this one? For transparency, I looked into it a little, and I said that it looked like Control badly, and she told me that it does. Sweet joy. But I am at least a little hopeful. She ain't missed yet. I'll see you when I see you. Later.